guys, welcome back to Aspirant Gaming, and today it's murder time. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, this is Louisa. She's largely irrelevant, other than the fact she's a murderer. Now we can see if you can solve this one-shot case, well enough. I'm borrowing a plot from a TV show. This came from one starring Michael Weatherby. If you can work out which one it is, wonderful. But either way, they had a great plot that I thought it was a fantastic idea. Let's hope Rob, the only detective currently on patrol, has not seen it. Let's go, shall we? That's Louisa. She's a trophy wife. She's 25, married to a 70-year-old.
Yeah, Susan. You're gonna raise the stocks by 45%.
And he's gonna die.
Yes. I don't care what you're doing down there. Yes.
Hands behind her back.
Yes. Look, I don't care what that business is doing. Susan, give me it. Yes, can I help you?
Darling.
Yes.
I've decided. We should renegotiate the terms of our prenup.
Oh, why are you saying that, darling?
Because I just don't think it's fair. I do all this work and I satisfy you, and it's not enough.
What do you mean it's not enough?
It's not enough. I want more. I want my share.
Look, whatever you want, you can get, okay?
Really?
Look, if you don't mind, I'm in a very important business meeting now.
Are you?
What do you do with that knife, sweetie? Give me the knife. Give me the knife. Really, give me the knife. Give me the knife.
Oh no! You're going to... Perfect murder.
Yeah. Just putting the call in now.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Oh. Madame? Madame, what's happened? Madame?
Damn it, sorry. Too stupid. Okay, it's tag at 4, just not on him. It's gonna be on him again, isn't it? God damn it, stupid fucking... Stupid fucking animation. Okay, go, do it this time. Please, don't just lie on him. Perfect. Do it again. See, I want to fall over properly. You know, I'm just gonna sod this.
Just flop on the floor.
Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. There we go.
Oh, did it? Sir.
Okay, so the context here is obviously she stabbed herself multiple times to make it look like he attacked her with a knife that only have his fingerprints on because she was wearing gloves, which she disposed of before the butler ran into the room, and is now lying here having collapsed as the butler came into the room from stab wounds, dropping the gun that she shot him with.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't
Yes.
count the amount of times you blasted me in the chest and arms and everything in between.
4. She shot him 4 times. Which is not unreasonable for self-defense, is it? You being stabbed, right? It would seem plausible, yes. This all depends on how quick Rob is, because there are components here that will be interesting. The gun won't have fingerprints on it. It's his gun, but it's kept under the pillow in the bedroom, right? Or it's kept in the bedside drawer in the bedroom, yeah? And it often has no fingerprints on. The fingerprints are important because why wouldn't her fingerprints be on it if she shot him with it? If it's self-defense, surely her prints would be on it, right? Only his prints are on the knife. Neither of them's wearing gloves. Why does the gun have no prints on it? That would be the uh-oh, what is going on here? If Rob is smart enough to spot it. Otherwise, we have a man that's dying and a woman that's stabbed, and it's not exactly clear what's happened. Although you will have seen her drop the gun, okay? So her story of self-defense is entirely plausible. Why he attacked her, though, is going to be up for debate. I think when you're playing the sister later, try and suggest that the brother put her up to it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, put everything on the
Yeah,
brother. He's
yeah.
the black sheep of the family. No one likes him. He's just here running his own tech business, doesn't care about anything.
I've not heard the cops yet, so hopefully we'll have them on the way. And we'll talk to you when they get here.
Bleeding.
Here come the
One was
police.
shot, the other was stabbed. Third was shot.
Oh.
Alright.
Sir here, he's been shot. I put the gun and the knife on the desk over there.
And a ranger for some unknown reason.
Alright. So, he's
I
been
don't know
shot
why.
He
and she's been stabbed.
Yes, I
Why
think
is there a
she's
wildlife officer?
still
Alright.
You go
just
grab
about
my bag.
bleeding or so,
Yep.
but
Ma'am,
he
stay
hasn't
with me.
moved since the incident.
Shoulder.
Alright.
Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, he's just dead. He's very dead.
Sir, can you hear
I'm
me?
still confused as to why he's a wildlife cop. There has to be more of him.
Clearly, I am a white man.
There's a lot up there. I don't know why a wildlife turned up. I love the obsession over the dead guy.
Oh, yeah, I'm clearly a priority. Oh, there goes
She's-
Someone's
CPR.
CPRing him, and no one's leaving the person who's dying. The person who's
No, I'm starting
alive,
CPR.
they're ignoring him. He's shot. He's dead. You're not gonna get him back. What are you doing?
He's not even bleeding
Who's
anymore.
CPRs on the guy with no pulse and the woman who's lying there bleeding from stab wounds? Me.
Here's my bag.
Yep. He has
The
no pulse. I'm starting
prioritisation-
to
Start working on it. Yep, I'll work on
prioritization's
the
a
other
dead-
one.
Yeah, she's bleeding out.
I know, partner. Ma'am, can you hear me?
He tried to kill me. I shot him.
Ma'am, I'm Wildlife Officer Burns. You're gonna be alright. So I'll look you over, make sure you get look for your hair, and I'll take care of you.
I love the introduction, Wildlife Officer Bob. Yeah, I just wanted to see what I'm dying, Wildlife Officer. I'm so safe. Never mind. GTA roleplay. Breathing. Oh, here's the medic. Oh, two medics. Okay. They only need one. He is quite dead.
I need a hearse though.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
At
Rifle's
this
on the
point, he's
way.
just emptying
Ah.
his blood with the CPR.
Oh yeah,
You know what
yeah.
happened?
It's time to squirt to the floor. He tried to kill me. Stab me.
Right.
Self-defense.
Alright. Sit tight. You'll be alright.
Husband tried to kill me.
Mom, don't worry. You'll be
Julian,
okay.
he tried to kill me, Julian.
Alright.
It's okay, Mom.
This is
At this rate, they might believe me. There is a damn good chance they will believe me now. I'm going to scot-free with murder.
let me go get medical.
This could be tricky. How do we make it a case
Up
without
here.
making it exceedingly obvious?
Mail
Yep.
down.
Still no.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Who's critical? Who isn't? Oh, yeah.
He's critical.
161,
She's
you
bleeding.
take the CPR.
Female's
161.
been packed.
If you want to take over
gauze.
CPR, it's been probably a minute now.
She's just been
Still no
stabbed.
pulse.
I'm trying to hold some pressure.
Pulse weak.
Come on. One, two.
I
Hey, trooper.
tried to kill me.
Ma'am, you'll be okay.
Listen, it's an interesting one.
Real interesting. So easy
Okay.
that they've believed every word I've said. That's how interesting it is. There's more to this than there seems. But there's no sheep, so one of these three will be confused. And there's no thing to ticket, so the other two are confused.
Okay.
Come on.
Trooper or deputy, one of you help me put her on
Yeah.
the backwards and we can get her downstairs, please.
Gotcha.
Please,
I
yes,
didn't
you
help
must
you out
help her.
Here. Let me help
Oh.
you out.
That's interesting.
Flexing on us there.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
I'm
I remember
gonna
the first person.
I'm gonna
like,
Yeah,
roll
what?
her.
it has-
You
it does that.
slide it under, okay?
Yep.
3, 2,
Two.
1,
1. Yep, under we go. Nice and easy.
Is he, has his
3,
wounds been
2,
tagged?
1.
Yes, on the male or the female?
There we go.
Male.
No, sure.
Sorry.
Female's been taken care of when I got
Oh.
here.
Okay.
Eventually, they have to give up the ghost on here.
Max,
They
do you
are
need me
trying
to
to
move my
save your
truck
life,
at
and you
all?
are very dead.
Do that.
This is interesting.
Do you want me to move
It's
my
like
truck?
coffee.
What?
What? Oh God, it's bright.
Jingle bells, jingle
No.
bells, jingle bells. Ma'am, you'll be okay. We're
I'm
on our way
gonna
to the
kill
hospital
Ashley.
now.
He's singing Christmas songs like he said he was going to. I'll have to kill him later. The band will have to make an exception for one firefighter.
Well, we'll see when they give up on me.
Okay.
I
Here we
don't
go.
know.
Put
They
him
might
on
take
the
you to
stretcher
hospital
now, ma'am.
first and ruin the homicide scene.
There we go.
Emergency medic hologram activated. Hi. Okay. What have you got on there? Don't worry, ma'am. You can be
She
just fine.
is. Yeah, she is semi-conscious.
Yep.
Got some
Look
stab
up a
wounds.
12 lead here. Go check your vitals, ma'am. Okay. Make sure these are dressed and pressure's applied. Okay, we've got stab wound to the abdomen and shoulder. Pulse is going to be 102. BP 98/71. Okay, blood pressure a little lower. So let's get an IV line started. Some fluids going. Okay, Zona, medic 10. Inbound, gonna have one female stab victim, ×2. Vitals stable but low. ETA, 2 minutes. I look like a messy one in there.
Oh yeah, very much. Get out of the way.
Y'all still trying to revive a dead guy, or heard on the radio?
Yeah, the other medic is.
No seed. You know, somebody might call a certain fox about singing. Just a thought.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, ma'am, you're gonna be just fine,
I've
okay?
heard good stories.
Yeah,
I've heard
well,
good
those stories can
about
vary
that
depending on
fox
how
with
much she likes
firefighters.
people. It's alright, ma'am, you're gonna be just fine,
Oh,
okay?
interesting.
Stick with us. Don't worry, our driver is sane, we promise.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Go.
I will call the fox on
Jingle
you.
bells,
She will make an exception.
jingle
I'm calling. Emergency
Okay.
medic hologram deactivated. I like to play my own medic when there's only one ambulance driver. It makes it more fun for them. Saves them room to do OCs and treatment.
Okay. Your special number today is 54.
It is, yes. Okie dokie. Hopefully. Have they stopped trying to kill you yet?
Nope, they're still pumping.
Oh my god, really? Right, we'll see when we're at a hospital. Or in hospital, I should say. Because Mrs. Lindbergh's going to the hospital. Okay, I'm in hospital. The cops are coming to talk to me. So we've given them information that the gun has 4 rounds fired, and there's no prints on the gun. It's registered to Mr. Lindbergh. The knife was found with her blood on it, with his fingerprints on it only, and both their blood on the floor. So, in theory, we have a discrepancy, which would be sus.com, but they might just skip over it. We'll see.
Would they get anything from potentially like the stab angle if they want to go that far?
Well, that's the thing. That's something you would get from an autopsy.
Yeah,
You
they've
would
been
not
treated.
necessarily get it
haven't
from
they?
a treated stab wound on a
Mm.
living victim. Because their job is to stitch it up, not to dig into it and take a cast. Because the only way to work out the stab angle, you would need to basically stick something into the stab wound to look at the angle it's coming into the wound from, and or cast the stab wound, which would give you the blade shape and type and, you know, things like that. But when you've got the blade, you don't need to get a blade casting. And if the victim's living, you're not necessarily going to do that because you could have a witness. So all the things that would have, if this had been a homicide, would tell you these were self-inflicted, can't be used. Dun dun dun. Tis a crafty one, tis it not.
An evil mastermind.
Indeed.
Oh, detective's here.
Oh yeah! We got the detective! Woo! Finally, at least they called the detective, so we're on our ball for that. Right, we'll see when the cops actually get here to interview me. Okay, our copper is here. Oh, hello.
Howdy.
Just barged in.
I'm Wildlife Officer Burns, Department of Fish and Wildlife. Do you mind just telling me what happened?
I'm sorry, I don't fish.
I'm assisting on the case involving your husband and you.
Oh, gosh. Sorry.
Yes,
I got confused.
and that's fine.
He, I don't know what to tell you. I was trying to tell him to come to bed, and he was on the phone. He was talking about a deal. It didn't sound like it was going well. He sounded angry, and I guess I disturbed him. He yelled at me, and we argued, and he pulled out a knife, and he stabbed me, and he kept stabbing me, and I didn't know what to do, so I grabbed the gun in his bedside table, and I tried to tell him to stop, but he wouldn't, and I shot him. Oh God, it was so horrible. Sus, right? Totally sus.
Alright, apologies. So, said he was on the phone making a
I've
deal of
got
some
out of
sort.
there.
Do you possibly know what kind of deal could have
I
been?
don't know, something to do with the business. Titan Industries is his company. I don't pay attention to that sort of
understood.
thing. Why would I?
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just curious. I'll call him earlier to see if the main detective wants to chat with you. Otherwise,
Okay.
imagine you'll be free to go
Yes,
once you're
of course.
helped out and ready to get going.
Yes.
294 X-ray.
See what he wants here.
I'll be right back.
Right, we'll find out, I guess. And here we have the sister of the Lindberghs talking to the detective on girl, Rob's character, outside the home.
Just on there.
Thank you.
So, update of what we have. So, what have we told them? What have
Alright,
you guys
I've got
told
some matters to attend to. I hope
Well,
everyone
I've
has a great
said
night.
that the brother is a really nice, generous man. Only reason the brother interacts with the family.
them? Okay.
And, well, that
When
his
do you
wife
think we'll
doesn't
be able to
really
get into the house,
approve.
or at least part of it?
Well, his entire family doesn't really approve of Robert.
Well,
Okay.
And as
That'll
Robert
probably be at
doesn't
least
fully approve of the marriage, I
until
guess. But as long as his brother is happy, that's it. You know, as long as his brother is happy.
Okay. Okay. And what did the sister say?
I was basically just going on that. Robert, is it? Yeah, Robert was just the worst, and he's always been jealous since they were little. Over his like inheritance or so.
Okay.
Well, I did also throw in the one that
Did you
Michael
mention the
was-
prenup? Anyone?
The butler did. Yes.
The butler, what did they say about the prenup?
He said there must have been some sort of prenuptial agreement in their marriage because he was asking questions about
Ah.
anything to do with their marriage
Okay,
and
okay.
what that.
So we need someone to tell Rob about the prenup. Basically, she gets 16 million if they divorce, but if he dies, she gets everything. I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
sling the blame at you though, and suggest
yeah,
that.
Robert would not know about this
yeah.
because he's not even.
I'm
family
gonna
with him
suggest
as well.
the brother. I'm gonna try and throw blame at you. Okay.
Yeah, because I did also say that Michael was the only reason Robert is even in San Andreas anymore. Otherwise, he would have moved to New York.
Okay. I'm gonna try and blame you. So when Rob comes at you, you get to blame me. Now the big game begins. Okay, I think the detective's here, so we'll get to talk to him, and after that, the family's lawyer for Titan Industries, which I'll be bringing out to Richard Knight.
Might want to
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Well, yeah, of course he appreciates someone knocking, because knocking is just polite. Come in.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Hello. Hi.
How are you feeling?
The doctor said much better. They said if it had been a centimetre to the left, I would have been stabbed in the heart.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you're doing better.
Thank you.
I'm Detective O'Yunroll. I'm a detective here with the investigation agency of the state. All
I
right.
see.
And I've just got a few questions for you. Okay.
Yes.
So just as a routine thing, I'm going to read you your rights. You're not being placed
Of
under
course.
arrest. All right. But I have to read them to you.
What
just
does he
so
mean
you're
by
aware
looks over
of,
the
you know,
two?
any
Dunno.
counsel. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything
Yes.
you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present during questioning. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be provided for you at no cost by the state. Do you understand? Do you
I do.
understand these rights as I read them to
Yes.
you? Okay. And with these rights in mind, do you want to talk to me?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can you run me through what happened?
It was bedtime, and I was calling my husband to bed. He was on the phone. He was talking to somebody about buying a consortium of companies. I don't really follow the business too much, but he was arguing, and it was a heated conversation. And I tried to get his attention, and he yelled at me, and we exchanged words. And he pulled a knife from his desk, and he just lunged at me and started stabbing. And it was blind rage, and I was so scared. I grabbed the gun from his nightstand, and I tried to tell him to back off. But he wouldn't, and I was so scared I didn't know what had taken over him, and so I shot him a few times, and oh my god, I don't remember what happened next. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I appreciate what you've given me so far. Would you excuse me one moment, please? I'm
Yes.
so sorry, ma'am.
It's okay. Teehee.
Detective, are you on roll? Hello, how can I help you?
Right, get Rob's number as well so I can call him and meet as the lawyer. Try and meet him at Mission Row and give him some deets that might help him. And hopefully give them a resolution to this. And give him a case he can wrap up nicely. Do.
Okay. Do you...
I don't know who he's talking to.
Hello?
Okay, time to be a lawyer. Let's find our friend. I'm at menu, props emotes, is there a briefcase? I'm pretty sure there is one, but I never remember what it is. Yes, there is. Wonderful. Okay, where is Rob? Should be around here somewhere. Hopefully before he comes into the room. Where is he? Can we tighten this tie? Where is he? Ah, detective. I was hoping I could catch you. Could we speak somewhere
Hello, sir,
privately?
How can I help you?
Oh.
How can I help you, sir?
My name is Richard Knight. I'm an attorney for Titan Industries. I was told
Okay.
you'd be here.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
How can I help you?
So I've been appointed by the firm to speak to you on behalf of Titan Industries and the Lindbergh concerns. And I believe you're interviewing Mrs. Lindbergh at this time.
That is correct.
I speak for the family when I say that Mrs. Lindbergh was a dalliance by Mr. Lindbergh. As you're aware, she is significantly younger than he was, and was his third wife of sorts. Well, I want to make sure you are aware that there was a prenuptial agreement in place for Mrs. Lindbergh. This was agreed by both of them before the marriage, and it was incremental year by year. For the first year they were together, if the marriage were to be dissolved, it would be $1 million. For the second, it would be 2, then 4, then 8, and for 5 years, as it is now, it would be 16 million should the marriage be dissolved. Of course, we at Titan Industries would prefer the company to end up in Robert's hands, the younger brother. Now, of course, we're not suggesting foul play took place here, of course, but under the circumstances, Mrs. Lindbergh stands to inherit the full company as his surviving widow under his death. Now, it's not my place to suggest motive. I'm not a plaintiff, or I'm not arguing for the plaintiff or the defendant in this case. There isn't any yet, but I have been asked to make you aware of the facts of the prenuptial agreement in place that was drawn up by Titan Industries attorneys for this marriage. Should it have bearing, I was informed to tell you by Robert.
Okay. So Robert's not set to inherit anything?
At this time, no.
Okay.
should Mrs. Lindbergh be responsible for anything, of course, Titan Industries would fall into family hands, and as it stands, it will fall into her hands as his widow.
Okay.
Sure, you as a detective are able to put 2 and 2 together regarding 16 million and 6 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Slight difference, yes?
Just a little.
Just a little. Here's my card if you need to contact me, and of course, you'll be able to contact us for the Lindbergh family and Titan Industries in general. We will not, at this time, be representing Mrs. Lindbergh.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the information, sir.
Okay, have a good evening, detective.
You too, sir.
It's tragic circumstances. Okay, so I've spoken to Rob and given him the prenup information, and I managed to drag out Richard Knight again, which is useful. So now to slither back into the room as Mrs. Lindbergh and be okay. Slither past the wildlife cop who's been sitting here, who literally is pissy that I asked him to knock before entering the hospital room with the woman who was sitting there in the hospital gown the first time, and he was like, she likes people to knock. I'm like, no shit.
She's rich.
Well, no, she's a human being. She wants people to knock before walking into her fucking hospital room.
Put my input in this.
Well, she better have
Why
like
would you ever
gold
want
plated.
that?
Yeah,
I prefer a C2 charge when people enter my door.
that's also a good one. Let's see if Rob comes back in here now. Hopefully he will. And we'll get our answer. If he does. Come in.
I'm very sorry about that
It's
interruption.
okay, detective. I understand you're busy. It's a terrible night.
Yes, ma'am.
Week.
Okay.
It won't be the same day.
So last time we were talking, you were telling me about the incident.
Yes, I was.
Okay. Is there anything else you have to add?
No, detective. A lot of what happened after that is very unclear to me. I'm sorry. She's giving that impression. Let's give him that. Let's see how smart he is. Is he suspicious? Oh, let's give him an indication, shall we?
Okay.
A proper indication.
So where did he pull this knife from?
I don't remember. It was all so fast. On the desk, maybe? Maybe he used a
Okay.
letter opener? I don't remember. Maybe it was, I don't know, maybe on a plate? I don't recall. I'm sorry.
Okay. That's okay.
I wasn't exactly looking. I was caught off guard.
Did you know Michael to be a violent man?
No, well, no, yes, I mean, he could be loud. Physically violent?
Okay.
No.
When has he been loud?
We've argued. Couples argue. He's a powerful man, so his temper can be quite high sometimes.
Can you give us some examples of when you two would argue?
We've argued in the past about, silly things. You know what couples argue about, surely, detective. Plans or decorating or, credit card bills, things like that.
Would he yell during these events?
Yes, of course. So would I. We all yell. Couples yell, detective.
Okay. Has he been loud and aggressive with his family?
Not that I recall. No.
Okay. Have you overheard any arguments over the phone
No.
when he's talking to his
Just
brother,
business things.
sister?
He would yell at
Okay.
business associates, but not his family.
Okay. Has he yelled at you in public?
No, of course not.
So behind closed doors.
Yes, where couples argue. I wanted to mention the gun.
Has he ever laid hands on you?
Before this, no.
Has he ever threatened you?
No, I don't recall.
Okay.
Oh,
How
wrong
long were
character.
you married?
5 years. Huh?
Okay.
He's making his notes, of course.
And these questions I have to ask just
I
due to
understand.
the fact that you two are married. Did you have a prenuptial agreement?
Yes, we did, of course.
Can you explain the details of that to me?
Well, it's, of course, there's some private elements, but ostensibly, with the family wealth, I would not be entitled to 50% should we divorce, but an increment increasing in value depending on the length of the marriage. Obviously, it would double every year. Should I be with him for, oh God, 10 years or more, it would be over hundreds of millions, into the billions range, should it be to 20, and, you know, approaching, as the marriage got longer, approaching half and half.
Okay.
Obviously, I was required to perform certain duties as a wife,
Mm-hmm.
act in certain capacity as a hostess, etc. All various things. Business-like, of course, bringing a prenuptial into marriage, but it's expected in these circles.
So part of the prenuptial was that you give the appearance of a wife? Is that what you're saying?
It's on top of being one, you know, to fulfill wifely duties, as you would expect.
Okay. Have you had problems fulfilling these
No.
duties in the past?
Of course not. He's working it out slowly. He's slowly working this one out. He's getting there. Apparently he's been focusing on my companions accusing each other of JFKing Michael. You two idiots. Fucking tell me all sorts of funny stories.
I haven't accused anyone. I've just
Sure.
been... No, I haven't. I've just been dealing with whatever this
Sure.
history is.
Uh-huh.
Your life before meeting Michael?
Oh, I went to college, of course. I majored in finance. I worked for a couple of city brokerage companies before meeting him.
How did you meet?
At a fundraiser.
Okay. Have you been happy in the marriage?
Oh, of course I have.
Was he happy, do you think?
Yes, I think he would be. We were happy, of course. That's as happy as a couple could be. I've just realised they didn't ever note that they searched the room. They never actually searched the room, did they?
No.
No.
Huh.
They didn't find your gloves.
They didn't find the gloves, no. She dumped them behind the curtain. She didn't have time. I was hoping to get rid of them, but I didn't have time because the butler was coming. Well, apparently it was searched.
Just
Oh,
say
see.
when, question mark?
When and how well. Okay, let's see if they're going to be smart here, because they'll get something on this.
Well, the CSTs are there currently.
Are they? Oh. Oh, they are? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Find a pair of latex gloves. So they're going to find a pair of latex gloves with GSR on them. Which is fine, because she did admit to shooting him, so that's fine.
But why gloves?
But why was she wearing gloves? Huh? I also pointed out that he would have found out from his deep dive on her information that she studied anatomy before changing her major to finance. Her stab wounds were like a centimetre from the heart and just missing the liver. So she knew exactly where to stab herself to cause maximum injury without fatal risk. So it's looking more and more like a setup. If Rob has motive in the prenup, because the prenup basically prevents her from getting all the money, but him dying, she gets all the money. So him attempting to kill her, oh, she's innocent of anything. She'd get the whole thing. Because I had the lawyer come and tell him that.
Well,
Essentially, give him a motive without giving him a motive.
Valentina just insulted me again, so I said that calls for another call.
Oh my
to Rob.
god, no! Stop it! Stop muddying the water, you idiots. Go and diddle each other in a ditch or something. Sweat comes back to Mrs. Lindbergh. That's one thing people don't realise is you can leave fingerprints inside gloves. So wearing gloves may protect you from leaving prints on something, but you'll leave prints inside gloves, especially things like latex ones. Oh dear, people are so silly sausagey sometimes. Oh, anything else you can find regarding the past? Middle class background, not money. Yeah, that's what he would find regarding her. The background is not that relevant.
Do not. Unless you're talking about.
It's not hard to ask a neighbor.
Oh, here comes the detective again.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have a cage.
Pretty sure. Oh, I'm pretty sure Rob's worked this out.
Yeah, vehicle pursuit turned, major shots fired at the burger shot next to Vespucci. I mean, I can transport if I have to, but she's got to be restrained beyond belief and in my front seat.
I think he's got me. I think I'm getting arrested. Excellent. Rob's a smart cookie. He had the motive, he had the means, he had the opportunity, and with the lack of prints on the gun, and of course the gloves, that's a cincher. But they wouldn't have found out until they did a proper full search. They didn't search initially. Well, Michael's here, so I'm pretty sure I'm about to get arrested. I heard them muttering earlier that they're waiting for a cage to arrive, so I think I'm getting taken to prison. I think Rob's put it all together, so we'll have to see what he has to
I
say.
heard some noises a little bit earlier. Didn't know if maybe she was talking to herself or something was happening, but didn't think too much of it.
Talking to myself? I don't think I was. Come in.
Hi, ma'am.
Detective.
We're gonna take a ride down to the station if it's okay with you.
Of
Would you
course.
do us a favor? We need to put handcuffs on you just because
What do
the
you
cars
say?
that we have don't have cages in them, so we have to handcuff you just in
I'm
case.
sorry, what do you mean? I'm being handcuffed.
Ma'am, it's for officer safety. It's part of our
But I'm
policies
not
that
dangerous.
if we're
I was
given
stabbed. How can it hurt to fly?
No, I understand that, but because our police cars don't have a cage system, what normally happens is on a police car you have a cage that separates the
course.
driving officer from the person in the back seat, but we don't have that.
Of course.
So we need to handcuff you just for policy.
Of
So
course.
294 if you wouldn't mind.
I thought you already had
Yeah.
a statement, though.
All right, ma'am. What's your
Sorry?
fit number?
There we go. 54.
What'd you say, ma'am?
I thought you already had my statement.
Yes, ma'am.
Do I need to retain an attorney?
You
Alright.
can if you'd like to.
put
Like
these on
I
here.
said
I'll just go
earlier,
up.
you have the right to have an attorney present during questioning. What I'm going to be doing is basically asking the same questions, but on a recorded line for the
Of
record.
course.
So in case the judge looks at it, he can get a definitive answer of what was said.
Of
We're
course.
also going to give you a quick pat down just to ensure that you don't, have anything
no, of
like
course.
sharp on you.
Anything else? Time you stick me, poke me.
Nope, I have nothing. Do.
That's not better down. Yep, she's got nothing on
Yep,
her.
nothing on it. There we
Okay.
go. Right,
All right, I'll sit outside.
All right.
they've got me. I'm pretty sure this is all she
you.
wrote. They're being subtle about this one, but they've got me. So, hopefully you enjoyed this case. Rob has worked a very good one here, and they managed to get me in the end, which is impressive.
Where are we parked,
So,
guys?
Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this today. If you want to watch,
you guys.
Okay.
if you want to watch the interrogation, you'll be able to tune in tomorrow to watch the interrogation on Tuesday. And if not Tuesday, if you don't watch this the day I release this, it'll be the following video after it. So, ooh, the family. Hee. Oh, hi. Hee.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Louisa.
Hey, Audie.
Yes. I think they're
Louisa,
arresting me. I don't know why.
We're not arresting
She's
you.
not being placed under arrest.
I-
This is procedure for transport to a police station. She's not being placed under arrest, okay?
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
It's for our safety.
You know how
As
good
none of
people
our
you're not
vehicles have
arresting.
cages, per policy, we have to put her in handcuffs. That way she doesn't try and harm us while we're driving, all right?
She's harmless.
Robert,
She's such a lovely person.
I didn't do anything. Robert,
Don't talk to me.
I promise I didn't do anything, Robert.
She's not being placed under arrest, guys.
Don't worry, I think it was Roberts.
Okay.
Robert, what did you make him do, Robert? Tee. Well, apparently I'm not being interrogated. I'm going straight to the cells. So, that's apparently a thing. How unfortunate for me.
Ms. Lindbergh,
Yes, detective?
I apologize about the wait. but I have some information for you, okay?
Okay. How long am I going to be in here?
Well, that's the thing. So I'm going to be completely blunt with you. I brought you into the cells under false pretenses, okay, to ensure a
You
Sorry,
getting off
Five,
after?
so-
and easy cooperation. I didn't want you fighting us on the way in here, just in case. Not that I thought you were going to.
What do you mean?
So at the time, I'm placing you under arrest for first-degree murder and false information
What?
to a government employee,
But
okay?
he attacked me. He stabbed me.
So I understand that. However, the evidence that I found and the different stories I've gathered lead me to
You can't be serious.
point this in another direction. I am serious, ma'am.
No, he stabbed me. He tried to kill me. It was self-defense.
Okay.
I want my attorney.
Yes, ma'am. So I actually have the business card of your attorney right now. Unfortunately, you can't speak with him just this moment, as I am going to be handing you over to corrections personnel. Once you arrive at jail, you can speak with your attorney. Then you'll make a game plan, and you'll await indictment and arraignment and a bunch of other court proceedings that he'll explain to you. But at the time, you have been charged. Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
No, this is... How can this be? This is completely wrong.
Okay, ma'am. Like I said, I found some evidence on scene that points me in this direction. The totality of the circumstances lead me to believe that this was planned. Okay.
This is so wrong. First he tries to kill me, then I know I'm going to jail for his murder. He wins after all. Oh, God.
Okay, ma'am. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. Good luck, ma'am.
Totally knew that was coming. She's totally guilty. Hopefully you enjoyed the little homicide case, guys. Thank you for watching, and you'll never see her again because she's gone for life, unless we get to go to Bolingbroke at some point. But enjoy, and Rob did a good job. Bye.